Previously on the 415 podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita. This is a very tough episode ahead. As we discussed last week on the podcast, I lost a friend. She passed away on Sunday, January 12th. Her funeral was yesterday, Saturday, January 25th. Sunday, January 26th, we hear that Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Gigi passed away in a helicopter crash outside of Calabasas.
Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast. It's your girls, Miss B and Keita. I kind of swooped in on that one because she was about to open her mouth and say, hey guys. And I was like, nope. She took too long. You snooze, you lose. That's what they
said. Yo, what the freak? I was like, yeah.
Mouth was wide open. And then
mouth was like,
Major seal from Miss B.
Hi guys, it's your girl Keita. I was just interrupted by Miss B with the intro, but it's whatever. As you can see, we're in pretty good spirits today.
It's been rough.
It's wonderful, you know?
Today is February 2nd, 2020. That is 2/2/2020. Y'all get it? 02, switch that around, 2020. And the year is 2020. Mm-hmm. This is the clearest of clearest days. Okay? Perfect vision is what we need.
I knew today was going to be great when the sunshine crept in into my bedroom. Because, you know, my bedroom, well, you don't know. Well, my bedroom... My bedroom, you know, stays dark because of these curtains I got, and I haven't moved them. I haven't done anything to them. But, you know, today, the sun just started beaming in. I said, oh.
It's the sun. I
said, okay, honey, we're about to have a nice little good start off.
Well, let me apologize in advance because I had moved and stuff, so it might sound like I have a huge amount of empty space because I'm not fully unpacked yet. But yeah, your girl has moved on. Okay. So, backtracking. This week was the longest week, the roughest week, the toughest week, the most hurtful and painful of weeks. And from my end, again, my friend passed away. Her funeral was that Saturday. And then Sunday, as we were getting ready to record, the news came out that Kobe was in a helicopter plane crash and he had died. Then his daughter came out and she died. And 7 other people. And the crazy part about it is, you know, TMZ just dropping news like they can just drop news. Apparently, from some source, quote, they said that TMZ said they had permission from a family member or family source that they can drop the story to everybody. And I just don't believe that. I just don't. Because if that were me, I would not want that to go out until I'm ready to put it out. I feel like they just ran with it.
Well, technically, it's not saying that they had to get permission. They had to hypothetically whatever happening, because, you know, I don't want no bull crap. I think when someone, like, say if an accident like that happens, I think that the family has to be notified before it goes public.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's not that they given permission for it to be.
Yeah, known. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's just they have to let the family know before they go out and say, hey, this is a person that passed away, da-da-da-da-da. They didn't do that. If they didn't do that, that's, let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something. I feel like January played the biggest April Fool's trick on everybody this year, because January 2020.
But that wasn't funny though.
No, I'm just saying.
Call April Fool. That ain't funny.
No, what I'm saying is January has been the the month of emotional roller coaster. Like, I don't know what happened in January. I swear, it just felt like 2019 wanted to hang on a little bit longer. Like, it was not letting us just live nothing.
Yeah. It's just.
And then last week felt like you said, it was the longest week. It felt like the longest week of the year. Like, I felt like, oh my God, it's just January 76.
I said it was January 2000.
Like, something was not.
It was so many days.
So I'm just, I'm getting in here and I'm just trying to spread positive vibes all in this house so it can attach on to me when I leave out the house tomorrow.
You know how they, when you go get your oil change, well, for the people who actually go take their car to get an oil change, you know how you go get an oil change and they top off your fluids? And for the people who don't know what I'm talking about, topping off your fluids means like your windshield wiper fluid, you know, when it's low,
they don't know.
They fill it up. That's what topping it off means. So that's how I feel about my tear ducts. I feel like they need to be filled up again because I done cried so much this week. I mean, I need somebody to top off mine, and I don't know who gonna fill up my tear ducts. Girl. I guess I need to drink small water.
Girl,
because listen, the bag's up under my eye, not eyes, but eye. My left eye is just on some other stuff right now.
I cried all week. Every time I turned around, every time I video, every time I something on TV, I'm like,
and I'm at work. Like, I'm thankful that I was so busy at work, girl, because that distraction was needed. Because I am working on a huge project at work, but yeah, couldn't do it. I mean, every time I open up Instagram, it's a new something, a new picture, a new this, a new that, and a new tribute, this, that. So yeah.
Yeah,
Kobe, you were a true legend, man. I mean, you hit every sport, you hit every person, every culture, mad country, the world. You impacted everybody. Affected everybody. You are that dude. Like, you did the dang thing. You know, like when what's her name? Elle Duncan dropped that story about Girl Dad. That thing went so viral so fast. You saw everybody posting, you know, who got girls, posting pictures, you know, like, to me, it was just so sudden because LeBron got all the shine Saturday night. And Kobe's last post was to LeBron congratulating him and saying, yo, you know you got to carry this on in a way. Like, keep progressing the game. It's kind of like, all right, yo, the baton has been passed. It's your turn.
What's funny about it, because I was just watching, I want to say, was it Undisputed? It was I think it was Undisputed. I think, but it was the one with Snoop Dogg that came on and he was talking about Kobe, and he was saying how Kobe, LA was waiting for Kobe to give the light for everybody to welcome LeBron. And when he did that, that's when everybody was like, okay, allow him to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Allow him to take the torch, whatever he, you know. And when he did that, that's when everybody embraced LeBron like he, you know, like he should. And the fact that on Friday, because I stayed up and tried to watch the game, watch the tribute, LeBron said, I'm going to continue. And when he said that, we gonna continue. And when he said that, I'm taking it as he ain't going nowhere. That's it. He's a Laker. He's done. That's what I got from it. But I'm just saying that's what it sounds like, that he ain't going nowhere. He not leaving the Lakers.
Well, I don't know if he has that say. I mean, he just got to put up the numbers, and they got to keep wanting him to be there. I think that's the only way you get to stay. Because, like, when you look at football, you look at Tom Brady. He's been on the same team. You had Eli Manning on the same team. You know, there's not a lot of, you know, players that stay for their whole career on the same team. So I think it's based on, like, your performance and, I guess, your relationship with the, you know, coach and general management and all that. But so.
I mean, besides that, but it's just, to me, it sounds like that's what he's going to continue Kobe's legacy.
Yeah, that joint's crazy, yo. Trying to see. I'm like, I got the what do you call it? Super Bowl pre-show on now, and I know they probably gonna run something. I just want. That's kind of why I want to watch it. So look to try and cry again. No, just to really make sure that everybody is paying the right, respect to him and his name and stuff. Like even all, I know it was rough for the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs to, kind of go through the week with that news too. Because it's like they're trying to celebrate, but at the same time, it's just like, dang.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. So for episode 85, this is kind of like a tribute, to Kobe Bryant, Gianna, and those 7 lives. We're going to talk about like men and emotions. Yeah. Girl dads.
I was, Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You had a point.
With the men and emotions thing, what episode was that? Did we do that with Jody? So, I've always talked about how, men never get a chance to really express themselves. They don't ever get a chance to like vent. They always keeping stuff held in. I think that was episode 57. Yeah, 57. And I was telling Ms. B last weekend, I was like, yo, I've never seen so many black men cry all over the world. Men in general. Okay, men in general. But black men. How often do we get to see black men cry and mourn and actually allow themselves to feel what they're feeling without somebody telling them, oh, you weak, or that's some punk stuff, or they allow themselves to feel this emotion.
I don't know if it was like they allowed themselves. I think it was too close to home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Kobe Bryant was that dude that kind of brought everybody, back to watching the NBA, because before him, obviously, it was Jordan, Magic, all of them. But when Kobe came out, it was just, it was something to watch. Like, if you wasn't a fan, you was a fan that day. Seeing this young kid, speaking all these different languages, and he came in with this kind of attitude that he had. He had this focusedness about him. I don't even know if that's what focus is, but that's what I'm trying to say.
The Mamba mentality.
Yeah, he had that. Yeah, he had that. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, man. But because it was so close, because he was like a mentor or a role model or a big brother, or a brother to some. I think that's why. And they played together. And I think the biggest thing that everybody has been saying about Kobe is when he was in the game, before he hit the milestones that he hit, he was not there to make friends. He was not there to be buddy with anybody. He was there to do a job, and he was there to like make moves, and he was there to like put up numbers. That's what happened. But later on in his career, he kind of shifted, where he started trying to open up and, get closer to people, because I guess everybody been talking about it. Because I remember people like, he don't talk, he don't say nothing to nobody, he don't talk trash either. He just be over here like doing his own thing. And I think that, especially when you hear it from Dwayne Wade, his take on it, and Stephen A. Smith, because he was crying his eyes were so red. And Shaq, because Shaq played close with him. It's just like, you see, it's like when we work, you with these people like 9 to 5, like all day. So you start to get close to people, you start sharing personal things, and y'all families start to hang out and all that stuff, and y'all just become this big thing. So I think that is why it hit a lot of men, especially in the NBA, harder than anybody. As far as like us regular folks, I mean, when you talk to guys, they always say ball is life. Ball is life.
Yeah, it as as this week has gone past, everybody's been on social media, everybody posting these videos, pictures, highlights of Kobe. And I remember one of the guys, like, he was saying that how he didn't do no trash talk, and one of the guys was like, I knew he was something serious when this man scored. He had scored 60 points and still didn't trash talk. Like, you scored 60 points and they still won't trash talk. Like that shows a lot about your mentality. Like you're not boasting about you doing what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
His thing was, you know, if there was because I remember him in one of the videos saying like, you know, if I had a bad game or you know something that happened because I always wasn't good. I went to the gym as soon as I got home.
Yeah,
I went to the gym and practiced on the stuff that I missed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, practice on the things that I was flawed in. Like that's some true like Mamba man. Like now I get it. Because I'm not a basketball fan. I wasn't a Kobe. I'm not a Kobe fan. I'm not like Kobe. No, I like LeBron. But
well, if you like LeBron, then you like Kobe because that's.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying I follow LeBron everywhere he go. I don't like basketball. I just like LeBron. But now that I'm paying attention,
I'm the Kobe one,
right? So now that I'm paying attention to the whole Mamba mentality, I'm like, now it makes sense. Even though we all have the Mamba mentality, we just ain't really paying attention to the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us do it. We see things that's not happening right in our lives, or we see where we're flawed at, and we're trying to perfect it, or we're trying to tweak it so that it will become better. And that's what it's all about. You know, taking that chance to correct yourself or to go after something that you really want in life. And that's what he did. I mean, as far as his, you know, even when it comes to his girls, like he said he would play a game, go home, spend time with the girls or do whatever he got to do with the girls, then fly back out to where the team is at. Like, come on, that's Obama, man. Kobe was like Obama.
You know how many times he was at the White House too?
I know. That's like.
Oh, speaking of Obama, did you not see Obama's post about Kobe? And then 45?
And then 45 corrected himself. He tried to correct himself.
What you mean?
He put out another tweet. So he put out a tweet saying, you know, that's terrible. And then Obama came out and did his tweet. No, what I'm saying, like, Trump had his first tweet.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Obama had his tweet that was very eloquent. And then Trump tried to come back out with another tweet that kind of looked like better than his first tweet.
No, but y'all need to look at both of them side by side. It's the exact same thing that Obama wrote.
Oh, for real?
Oh, very for real.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He tweeted.
Yeah, he tried to like move one sentence to the end and then put this at the top. Look, that's like paraphrasing at the worst.
Yeah, and Melania is good for that type of stuff.
Like you can't even make up your own stuff. You try to go on. Okay. But you know, that's fine. They always want to steal from us anyway. We've been trying to fight for this for a while, so whatever. But anyway, you know, the reason why I feel like this is a very important conversation is because, one, I always said I love when men cry. Like I said, if I get married or I got a man, I love to see he can cry right on my shoulder.
Have that tear come down like Denzel in Glory.
Hello, I love to see a man cry. You know, it's just like, it ain't even, to me, when a man cries, it's not even about him being weak. It's about like all the stuff that they battle on a day-to-day. When they get in their car and they drive down the road, they have to have in the back of their mind, like, I hope I make it home today. Because of all the police brutality, all the police shootings, all of that stuff. So they got that going on. And if they're not in the career that they want to be in, that's another thing. And if they're not making the money they want to make, that's another thing. If they got problems at home, the kids is acting up, this going on, that going on, family drama for whatever. And then they go to work and they got problems. When do they got time to vent? Because if they leave work and go home and got to deal with both the same thing at work and at home, when they got time?
That's what
in the car. But in the car, what they think about? They think about the cop.
That's what I tell them. Lay your head on my pillow. Hey.
Yeah, and just relax.
And just relax. Hey. I be trying to tell her, come back. Oh, hey, sorry. Come back. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's the thing, you know, it's just, I don't know what it is. You know, I think when boys were raised, right, what they always say.
Stop all that crying.
Right.
All that damn, that's the girls. They don't do no damn crying.
And that, I heard that from my dad, my uncle and them. I heard that. My cousins raising their kids. So it's like, what? So they grow up to know, like, yo, I ain't supposed to cry. It's supposed to be tough. But I think with LeBron, knowing how close he was with him, and then surpassing numbers, and then hearing that after Kobe was Kobe's last message out was to LeBron. For LeBron to catch that news that next day, there's no way he was going to not be able to sit. What? Are you serious right now? Ain't no way he was going to be able to hold that in. Are you serious? Then Carmelo Anthony, he had to take a personal day.
He didn't even want to come to the arena.
No, because Kobe told him that he was going to come to his game that Friday. Yeah. He's like, I just talked to you a few days ago and you said you was going to be at the game. And now you're not here.
Wow.
I couldn't come to this. I couldn't come there. I couldn't do it. And I remember, watching an interview with Carmelo, and he was just like, they kept asking him all these questions. He's like, I just don't, because they was asking him when did y'all get close? Where did y'all meet and all that? He's like, I can't get into that. I can't. I don't have it. I can't. All I know is he was like, my wife, called me crying to tell me the news. And I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, they got back together? How I missed that? And I was like, come back.
Come back.
I was like, come back.
You're missing the point here. We ain't talking about them. We talking about.
I know. Right. I was like, wait. I literally was sitting here when they were talking about. I was like, girl, come back. No, we gotta focus on Kobe right now. We can figure that out in we can figure that out. But you can tell how hurt he was. Like he wasn't, crying or anything, but he was getting choked up. Like when we say men emotions, it's not just about crying. It's about how sometimes they can't express themselves. They can't talk. They can't talk about the situation without, I think the main person that got me, okay, 2, 3, 3. Okay, LeBron, Doc Rivers, when he came and said, I got to tell my team to go play a game that I know we can't, and he couldn't even get the words out. He hit that high pitch note. I was done. That's all. That was it. And then who was the third one? Who was the third one? Was it Shaq?
Yeah, that's who got me.
Yeah, Shaq.
Because Shaq was already going through his stuff, with losing his family members, and then he was like, "Yo, I can't even eat. I can't sleep. Like,
man, listen,
I'm sick. I can't do it."
Man, listen. Like, when did he lose his? It was his sister. She had.
I think he had just. I don't know. I know it was recent that she passed away.
It's crazy, yo. I'm about to look it up. So I have.
But I mean, and this is why I say, like, this is why.
Oh yeah, she had cancer. Dang. October.
Like, I don't care. Like, a lot of men, and this goes for men and women, right? When we come in contact with certain people and they be like, yo, what's going on? When someone genuinely is concerned about your well-being, your mental state, your emotional state, your spiritual state, and somebody's asking you like, hey, what's going on? You good? Like, you can trust me, you can talk to me. And everybody don't want to do that because they feel like people use that to go against them later on down the road.
That's me.
I never been that type to use somebody else's pain against them. I literally am there to like listen or allowing people to vent because that's something that needs to happen.
I'll tell you this right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't have that. So, this week, like, I really didn't understand the magnitude of how this affected me until I like kind of sat down and I was like, yo, I think I am kind of like, my energy is low this week. Like, I didn't think it was going to affect me like that. And until I'm like, damn, like, why am I feeling like this? Like, my emotions were up and down all over the place. And I'm like, I'm tripping. Like, I'm straight tripping. And I'm just like I started getting to my headspace again. Like, yo, like, this ain't going right. What's going on with this? Yo.
It hit hard. Because it's kind of like we broke the news too, because a lot of people didn't know when we found out, because I had hit my cousin up like, yo, And he's like, no, I ain't heard nothing. I was like, tell me it ain't true. Tell me it ain't true. Because it was mad early. It was like 12 o'clock.
Everybody was doing the same thing, trying to go to CNN until it got to ESPN. That's why nobody. I went to the barbershop today, and it was like they seen on TMZ. They were like, "No, that's a lie." Then it was like, then they seen it on CNN. It was like, yeah. But when they seen it on Sports Center, they was like, "Oh, this is for real." When Sports Center got it, they were done. Done.
I don't care who you are. That thing hits you. I mean, I'm telling you, like all the people that don't like black people, it hit you too. And then there was a few little scragglers or whatever out there talking about good for him, good for you. That's not funny. It's not cool. You know, like you a piece of crap. Whatever. I ain't giving you no more energy there. But it was sad. Still sad. It's gonna be hard. I've been stalking like Vanessa Page. I've been stalking her page, just looking at all the pictures, laughing at certain things, you know, that they, you know, all their little, family runs in the car with Kobe in the back seat, and then, you know, him and Gigi in the back seat, and then mom and Vanessa and what's the oldest one name? Natalia in the front. I think she was driving, but it's just like, dang, they had it.
Right. And like he said in a lot of his videos, you know, there's ups and downs in professional life, ups and downs in marriage, ups and downs in family, but
you just make it work.
It just, if you're willing to make it work and willing to work hard at what you got to keep it, like, come on, man. And I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Watching a lot of his videos and stuff this week, when it comes to like wanting to have your own family, it makes you look like it's just like, damn, I would love to have a dynamic like that, because it's important. Like, you want that strong nucleus of a family to hold that legacy. So, I mean, I think that probably had me in my feelings too, because that's something that I've always wanted, that family dynamic, that strong, that, you know, that protector, that provider, that protector, that provider, that the husband, the best friend, it had me all. I can't even get my words out of my mouth before. Right. I don't want to get teared up. I really don't, because it makes me tear up every time when I see it. I be like, yo, and I didn't have that father in my life, so that kind of got me. It had kind of got me messed up too, because I'm like, yo, you just don't know how much you miss when, as a female, when your dad is not around. Not saying that guys don't need it too, but as a female, you need that father image, father influence in your life.
It's supposed to be your first love,
right?
Your first like representation of how a female should be loved,
right? And because my father wasn't there, still ain't really around. Come around when he wants to, and I'm like, every guy that I come across, I be like, damn, am I dating my dad? The fuck? So I'm sorry. Like, am I dating my dad? Like, every time I get close to somebody, they freaking leave, and it's like, this is my dad all over again. Like, I'm tired of it.
It's rough.
It's whack, and it's like I have to mentally take myself out of that mindset so I can try to, you know, produce that type of energy that it won't bring that around. But it's like, damn, what the heck? How do I stop it?
But you gotta look at it like this. There's people who have their dad and he still ain't around, and he there.
Well, I ain't talking about those who around ain't. I'm talking about the ones that actually have a good influence in their child's life, that's being there, that's showing them the ropes, that's showing them life, that's being that first love for their child, for their daughter. That's the ones I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the ones who just doing whatever just to say I'm there. No, bump y'all. I'm talking about the ones that's actually there.
At the game,
that's trying to. Okay, let me. The ones that are trying to be there, not the ones who can't be there because baby mama acting stupid. Let me correct that, because a lot of guys really want to be in their children's life and their baby mothers are acting dumb as crap because they whatever stupid ass. Anyway, those are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like, I actually stalked like every celebrity's page, like the major ones, to make sure that they wrote something. And if they didn't write something, I was gonna be mad. Like, I was like the Kobe police. I was like, you gonna say something nice about him. You gonna put a picture or a word, his name or something. You gonna do that much.
Much. You sound
right.
Much.
That much. That's what you gonna do. You know, because Spike Lee did like a short film or something like that. I need to watch it actually. And, you know, I was looking for everybody because I had went on, you know, I ain't a fan, so I don't follow her. I went on Beyonce page. I was like, oh, she ain't post yet, but I know when she posts, she gonna post a little kid, you know, a little baby picture of him or something like that, like she normally do. She ain't post for a minute. Lala didn't post for a minute. I was like, yo, Lala. But that's how hard it hit. It was rough. Crazy rough. Nobody can like put words together on what to say, how to start. Like when LeBron dropped his, because, you know, as soon as he dropped, it was like, okay, he done broke his silence, y'all. He done said something. When Vanessa made her page public again, I couldn't even get there fast enough. Because I felt like, you know how like the internet was crashing, like it crashes? I felt like her Instagram was so overloaded because everybody was up there trying to find something. Let me tell you, that thing was so sad. So sad. Crazy, man. I just, till this day, I can't even, like, it's been a week and I still don't want to believe that he's not here. Like, you went to church that morning. You got in your helicopter like you normally do, going to the place you've been going to for how long? And this day, this particular day, that was it. You had like hours before had just put out your last tweet. That's crazy to me. So when the cameraman panned across all the players who had to play, and all of them were shaking their head, crying, had their head down. When they was getting interviewed, couldn't even talk. That thing hit hard.
Man, listen.
Kobe, this for you, yo. You go.
I'm just hoping, you know, when they do the memorial, yeah, I hope we're not at work.
Girl, if I'm at work, I'm still watching it.
Cause honey, I ain't gonna be no good.
I was home for Nipsey's. I was home at Nipsey's. Y'all probably gonna hear the slamming the doors. I thought I left that at the old place, but apparently, look, can somebody get me a house? Cause I'm about done renting. Okay, I'm over this. I can't deal with people and they freaking 10 million kids want to run throughout the house all day. I ain't been here. I ain't been here 2 days yet.
Sure.
It make no sense, but that's fine. You know, payback is that part. That's fine. But yeah, anything else on that?
Nope.
We love you, Kobe. GG. Mambacita. Mamba out.
Yes. Just hoping, I'm just, make sure y'all manifest positive vibes this week. That's all I can say. Positive vibes, positive energy.
It's a month new.
It's a new month. Let's get it. Like 2020 starting today.
Whoa. Yeah, and it's Super Bowl, y'all. That's one thing we can all do today. We can kind of take a pause.
Because I totally forgot it was Super Bowl weekend.
I mean, same. Look, it didn't hit nothing. All I've been seeing is Kobe. Kobe.
GG.
Yep. That's it. That's all I've been seeing, and I ain't mad at it. You know, like some people be like, man, can we go to the next story, please? It's like, you can't. Because he has so much good.
Like, yo, I got a meme on my phone that I've been wanting to put up, but I was like, it's too soon.
Oh, it's like a funny one?
It's like a funny, and I'm like, yo, I want to put this up so bad. It says, Kobe probably in heaven looking down at us like, you over there crying. You need to be in that gym putting in work. I want to put this up so bad. I seen a few people put up some funny memes, and you know, people, that's too soon. Like, you can't tell people how to grieve.
Because like they maybe needed that laugh. You know, like again, you know, I said if people don't cry, I'm like, why they ain't crying? But yeah, everybody grieves differently, man. Some people, oh, look at all of them in their little red jackets. I'm watching Super Bowl, y'all. Sorry, a little pre thing, but yeah, everybody grieves differently. That's all. Some people need to go off by themselves. Some people need to be on the phone. Some people need to cry. Some people need to go get a drink. Some people just doing too much. Some people need to sit there and watch all his videos, you know, all his games. I was talking to a few coworkers, and one of them was just like, yo, this hit me hard too. This thing hit me. He was my favorite player. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this generation, our age, was Kobe. LeBron came in, like, you know, toward the end, but Kobe started that thing, yo.
I think LeBron came at the right time.
Because it's like, he literally is like Jordan and Kobe morphed into one.
Who? LeBron?
He said he only wanted to make, he wanted to make Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant proud, because those were his role models, his mentors. Like, those are the people he looked at. And for Kobe, they did like this side by side of Kobe and Jordan. And what?
Yeah.
He's like, man, I study him so much.
That's how you come out to somebody. You imitate. Not saying imitate, but you actually take on everything that they do, and that's how you become that person. That's how you excel. And
that's what he did that to Allen Iverson. I read that. He said, like AI, you know, as they call him, he came out, had put up a lot of points or whatever, and he just was blocking all Kobe's joints, and he's just like, nah, this ain't it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna study him. I'm gonna keep studying him, and I'm gonna keep studying and keep studying.
They was in the same draft class.
He said, I'm gonna keep studying. And then he said, you know what? The fact that I just did all that, I just gave him all my power. I was like, you right about that. Like, you doing all this just to show out? No. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do it for me. And then he came back hard as ever. Because he, like, when you hear all the coaches talk about him, they say he was the first one up and the last one leaving. So it's just like, he practiced so much, knowing he was tired. Like, how many of us do that? How many of us go hard when we don't want to go hard? How many of us, like, be staying after work extra? Be going through lunch 5 minutes. We ain't doing that.
And then when we do, and if we do it as a coworker or somebody tells us, girl, you stupid, I ain't doing that.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I get a 45-hour lunch every day. I literally go get my lunch and come right back to my desk.
I thought you get a 45-hour lunch. I was like, what? Yeah, you get 45 hours as long as look. That's a whole week.
Right. I literally go get my lunch, come right back. I mean, I take the official lunch, but you know, I be having stuff to do. I be like, yo, I got things to do. I got stuff. Because for one, I don't like for my name to be called out, and I don't like to be called out for work. Yeah, that's one thing you would not do. Sorry, too many escalations, too much stuff be going on. I ain't got time for my name to be attached to it. Not gonna happen, okay?
I'm a big child.
Right. So I gotta make sure my stuff is on point. So I can be like, oh no, I know about that already. Da 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 da. Boom, 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 bam, boom. And now I'm making the decision for myself to study up to get a certification, because I expressed that to my manager and director. Well, I said it to them a few times, but I expressed to them like, hey, this is something I think I want to do. My director was like, hey, You know what you're trying to do, so I can help you get to where you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like you always got to keep those relationships. I don't care.
Yeah, don't burn no bridge. Now.
Don't burn no bridge, because you never know who's gonna help you move along the way. And that's something I always cherished about my mentality. Never burn bridges with people. You don't know who gonna be that next person. Be like, hey, yeah, I know she good. She good. She gonna do her work. She know exactly what she doing. She gonna study everything. She gonna let you know. Plays no games. So right now, I'm looking at moving on to promotion. So
yeah,
2020.
Yep, perfect vision.
She will be promoted. I'm just putting it out there.
You have to.
I said 2020 promotion, 2022. Hopefully I have a partnership, a commitment ceremony.
Yeah, put it out there.
2022. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. I don't care. I don't know what happened, but that's what it is.
Yeah, but Kobe, you're gonna be missed. You forever live on. You done inspired, you done impacted, you done woke a lot of people up. You woke a lot of people up this week. So LeBron gonna carry your legacy, and we gonna be out here trying to be better than we was yesterday. Fight harder, be better. That's it. You already know. 415. 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita.
Yep.
Mamba out.
Mamba out.
Mambacita out. 7 lives out. Let's go. You already know where to find us. You want to shoot us a note? You already know the drill. 415pod@gmail.com. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that good stuff. Look, you go to our IG, the 415 Pod, you can get a link to everything. So go on and do it. Follow us. Come on, subscribe. Come get on the show. We need some guests. What's up? Hey.
Right.
But until next time, you already know. This is episode 85. Men and the Emotions. Mamba out. Deuces.